Now, pharmacist Ibrahim Ahmed, a director, planning, research and statistics, Pharmacists Council of Nigeria, joins us on the program from Abuja. Glad you could join us. Thank you. What, in your view, is Africa's response to finding a vaccine or perhaps a treatment regimen to COVID-19?
Thank you and good afternoon. The response, I can say, is good because we have been challenged. And although right here within the African continent, we may not really be working hard on getting vaccine, but I do know that we are working on several remedies that will help control the current pandemic. You must have heard of efforts that we are looking that are being worked on using local content. I mean, looking inward, because that is our approach now. I think what we have left all along is the fact that we look at molecules coming, I mean, chemical molecular entities, which largely are products of a high capacity research coming from advanced countries as a medicines that, or as a substances that we relied on. But I think in Africa, what we have done is to go back, come back to the basis and see what we have missed all over the years. And I think with that background, our approach has been to look inward and see what remedies can we produce from here, which of course essentially or largely will come from our traditional medicine, from our herbs, and of course medicinal plants. You must have heard about the Madagascar effort. Nigeria has also come up with several, at least 3 have been processed now by NAFDAC. You're also aware of what NIPRID has been doing. So I think this is where we are as far as the African continent. We are looking inward into most of the materials that we have or that we can easily source here, which of course have a lot of benefit, but which has been overlooked for a very long period of time.
Still talking about Africa, we hear that Ghana has some promising news with, developing a sort of COVID-19 antibody test by the end of July. Still waiting for further approval. And we understand that, it is working with other countries, Nigeria inclusive, Cameroon, with backing from the World Health Organization on a mobile app that would trace people potentially high risk of getting the virus. What do you make of, some of these measures we're seeing? Because if you look at Ghana's figures, its death toll is quite low, below 50, even though it has over 9,000 confirmed cases.
Yeah, it's a good effort coming all the way from Ghana. And what we need here now is about collaboration. Whereas Ghana is working in that direction of trying to produce an app for testing, other countries are also working on other components, I mean, in terms of remedies. So we are working collectively, and what Ghana is doing is something that is being encouraged, is something that we are happy about, is something that we support, is something we are collaborating with. But that does not also take away the fact that what we are also doing here is not of interest to other African countries, Ghana inclusive. I do know that everybody is working from different directions, and together, I think, we'll get to the promised land as far as this matter is concerned.
Hopefully,
and perhaps
indeed.
This is one opportunity that is challenging us. This is one opportunity that has challenged us to now say that, okay, we do have the capacity. All that we need now is to reinvigorate those things that we have not been doing before and perhaps rise to where we're supposed to be.
Indeed, and coming from Nigeria, we've been told the federal government is conferring with traditional and herbal practitioners. We hear 3 claims have been shortlisted to go into further validation. We appreciate your time, Pharmacist Ibrahim Ahmed. Thank you for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.